found out I was HIV.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Look at this man, bro. What? Oh my, bruh. Say it ain't so. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today, I'm not gonna lie, man, we got something very, very interesting and just a bit wild, if I'm being honest, right? I'm surfing through the web like I always do, and I come across this video. And the title of the video is Houston's STD problem. Now, as you guys know, Houston just had spring break. You know, I guess, look, I've never actually went out of town for spring break because, you know, I was always broke. My parents didn't have the money to give me to go somewhere out of town for spring break. So I'm a bit out of the loop. And I'm also 28 now, so I'm just really not interested in doing that. But from my understanding, every year, I don't know who decides this, but it gets decided that spring break is going to be at a specific location. And then I guess everybody just goes there. I guess that's how it works. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But as you guys know, this year, everybody decided to go to Houston for spring break. Now, I'm not saying that spring break is for only teenagers. I mean, I definitely think that adults deserve breaks too. But in my honest opinion, if you're an adult, you can literally take a vacation anytime you want. If you got, you know, time off at work or whatever, you got the money, you can go take a vacation anytime you want. Why choose to take a vacation when you know a bunch of teenagers is going to be somewhere specifically? You know, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would just take a vacation at a different time or at a different location than the location spring break is going to be held at. But anyways, man, apparently Houston has an STD problem. We all know a lot of people do not use condoms. A lot of people probably went out there, had one night stands with people that they're never going to see again. Probably woke up with, something on their lip. Probably went and got a checkup and discovered that they had things that they didn't have prior. Just a bunch of crazy nonsense, right? This is why you got to protect yourself and you got to strap it up, especially when you're with a stranger, man. But anyways, man, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Let's see what they talking about. Houston got an STD problem.
Atlanta and Houston, they are at third world country levels of HIV outbreaks.
HIV is running rampant out here in the streets.
I am begging you to put yourself first and be safe out here when HIV is at an all-time high.
But about a month later,
Oh my
I
goodness.
started dropping weight fast. I was
What the, bro? Yo, I could already tell this video was about to be crazy, man. But it's crazy to me that y'all can meet a stranger and just immediately sleep with them without protection and you don't even know them. That's just crazy.
running a fever, had pounding headaches, and weird spots started showing up on my skin. That's when I started to panic. Deep down, I had a terrible feeling.
Right now, we're witnessing a resurgence of HIV all across the country right now.
Crazy.
And one of the hot spots right now is Houston, where they done had 20,000 plus cases. So we're going to hear a couple.
Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure this is put this in 1440.
Of stories of people that contracted it so we can see exactly how easy it is to contract this if you let your guard down. And we're going to try to spread some awareness so we could try to slow the spread a little bit.
This is wild, man. This is wild.
What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, it's no jokes and games today with this one, man. We getting back into the HIV topic. This video, we're going to have multiple people share their story with us. Right now in Houston, they're having a major outbreak And it's a lot of people that's running around right now with HIV.
All right, y'all, another crazy day in Texas. But let's get into it. So, were y'all aware that as of yesterday, 200,000 people in Houston, Texas have HIV?
Damn.
Oh my goodness, dog. 200 freaking thousand people, bro. You have 200,000 people running around with the final boss. Oh my goodness, man. This is what okay. AIDS is a progressed stage of HIV, so you can make the argument that that's actually the final boss. Me personally, I'm looping them both in the same category, bro. That's the final boss. Y'all running around with the final boss and just sleeping with people. And some of y'all haven't been to the doctor and haven't seen your my chart in years, which is just crazy. And some of y'all, aren't going to go get checkups. And actually, you got some people running around with this that probably know they got it and still spreading it because they probably got the mentality of, well, I have it, so I'm going to give it to you and ruin your life too, which is just crazy.
Like, bro, I don't know what to say, but bro, I am so proud to be a celibate woman in this day, bro. It is crazy in these streets, y'all. I don't want none of it. I don't want none of the clout. I don't want none of it. Y'all can keep y'all's, like, bro, 200,000 people. That is only that we know who are getting
Exactly.
tested. Imagine
Exactly.
the ones that don't even go to the doctor. Imagine the ones that aren't never going to get tested. Imagine the ones that are just doing it raw, y'all, and they're spreading this even more.
Y'all do know this world is Atlanta and Houston. They are at third world country levels of HIV outbreaks. And okay, so there's like in the last few weeks 20,000 new cases. Think of that. That's just the people that are getting tested. Imagine all the people that I don't need to get tested, it's nothing.
Think about it, bro. She said 20,000 people, right? And then they're saying 200,000 people in Houston have it. I guarantee you there's way more people that actually have that shit, bro. A lot of people do not go to the doctor, do not get tested. As a matter of fact, bro, a lot of y'all probably don't want to go to the doctor because you're kind of suspecting that you got that mess, and you're getting the headaches. I don't really know the symptoms of it, bro, but if you notice something unusual, you got to go get it checked out. But a lot of y'all are probably scared of what you're going to hear if you do go to the doctor. But I mean, at that point, it's already done, bro. You got to go take care of yourself, especially if you running around with the final boss. We're just going to call it the final boss so I don't have to keep repeating it.
We hundreds of thousands of people, third world country levels. Did you know that there's also a community of people? They call themselves the bug chasers and the gift givers. Guess what they're gifting? The goal is that way they can have a part of that person with them forever.
No.
I can't wrap my head around that last part. A couple months back, I watched that documentary with Fabian from the 80s, the man who knowingly had AIDS and didn't give a good goddamn about anybody else. Maybe I'm missing something because these people want to get the virus. And there's people that want to give it. It's like a fetish community. How about you stop trying to find your other half and just become a whole person, your own self? That's like the only way relationships work is if you are a whole person and the person who you are trying to have a relationship is also a whole person. If you're just these have peoples, it's not going to work.
If you are not celibate.
All right, now listen, man. There's nothing wrong with dating, right? There's nothing wrong with going on dates, testing out different people. You don't have to sleep with every person that you date. Being in a relationship and dating is two different things, right? When you're dating, you're just hanging out with that person, trying to figure them out, trying to see what type of person they are. And a relationship is a relationship. You do not have to sleep with every person you date. This is the thing, and this is where a lot of y'all go wrong at. Y'all sleeping with all these people, and then y'all not using protection. Bro, think of it like this. When you sleep with a person and you barely know them and y'all aren't using protection, you're basically flipping the coin, right? Because you're putting all your trust in that person that they don't have anything and that they're not going to give you anything. You're flipping a coin. It's a 50-50 chance that you could walk out of this the same way you went in. And on the other side of the coin, you could walk out of this situation with the final boss, which is HIV. Y'all got to be smarter, man. Y'all have got to be smarter.
Ladies, this is the time to be celibate. The HIV/AIDS infection rate is going up extremely quickly.
Some of the ladies got it too, though.
Houston is a hot spot. We already know about Atlanta being a hot spot. Now I'm hearing about the Carolinas going up in STD rates. If you are not celibate, it's time to be. You don't need to be sleeping with anybody, and you for damn sure don't need to be sleeping with anybody unprotected. I just saw a video of this woman yelling and screaming outside of this man's home as he's coming out. He's getting in his tow truck, yelling at him, and she said that this man gave her AIDS.
Ooh.
He gave her 12 STDs. You just heard what I said. 12 STDs in 6 months.
Hey, you can't. I ain't did wrong. Right, like you don't care about giving me AIDS. Dude, you know you had a STD. Yes,
bro.
You did. I showed you the paperwork. They don't give you antibiotics for nothing, Phil. Look at them, y'all. This out here gave me 12 STDs in 6 months.
No. Oh my, bro. I could not imagine waking up in this scenario, bro. Like, you feeling weird, you know, you start noticing weird stuff happening on your body. Then you go get a checkup and you're thinking it's just something minor, right? It could be chlamydia, I don't know, whatever STDs that be going around. And you find out it's freaking AIDS. Oh my God. And that's the progressed stage of HIV. So it's like you skipped the pre-final boss and went directly to the final boss. Oh my God, man. And I know you can live with HIV. I'm not sure if you can live with AIDS. I think, I don't know. Medication is advancing nowadays, but man, that's tough, bro.
This man gave me AIDS.
He don't care either. Look at him.
It's tons of videos of people begging and pleading for people to wrap it up, to try to play it safe. But it seems like nobody wants to listen. It seems like everybody is fiending to get the phone call.
You mean I can't tell you anything telling you that I tested positive for AIDS?
Hey, what you just say? Say that again for me. Say that again for me.
I was saying that I just came from the doctor.
Yeah.
And I tested positive for HIV, so you might want to go get checked out.
HIV? What you, hell no, you mean what? Stop playing with me. I ain't going, man, you better not ever play with me like that.
I took the results like 2 weeks ago, and the doctor's like just now getting back to me. I was just waiting until the results came back. I had already been seeing stuff, but I just didn't want to say nothing until I honestly knew what it really was. So yeah,
oh my God,
just
man.
go get checked. Go to the hospital, go get checked, and tell your baby mama. You might want to tell your baby mama to go get checked too.
Man, hell no, you better not ever play. Stop playing with me, boy. You better not gave me shit, boy. It's gonna go down, boy.
What you mean stop playing with you? I'm not playing with you. This is real life. I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing. I'm really trying to let you know because I didn't have to say nothing.
Boy, if you gave me anything, your ass going to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
How am I if I just told you?
You tweaking, nah. Don't ever play. Man, stop playing with me. You man, look, bro. I'm not one of them other shorts. You just can't tell me anything. You better not ever, boy. What?
Yeah, he in
Bro, you
denial.
need to go get checked out. That's not telling you anything. That's trying to put you on for real. Go get checked out. They're like, what are we arguing for? There's nothing to argue about. I told you what it
Man,
was.
hell nah, man. This shit, man.
I'm not about to argue with you.
You knew you had that shit, bro. You gonna bring that shit to me, bro.
I didn't know.
You knew you had
know.
that shit, bro. You knew you had that shit, bro.
No, I didn't know.
That's some bogus ass shit for you to do, man. Why would you f my life up cause your life f***ed up?
What?
Huh? Why would you f my life up cause your life f***ed up?
I don't. The test literally just came back. So what are you talking about?
Man.
The test came back.
Man, I can't believe this shit, man.
Crazy work, dog.
So you finna really sit here and tell me that I got AIDS?
I'm not saying that you have it. I told you to go get tested out. I don't know
Bro,
if you have it
what?
or not. You need to go get tested out. I
Man.
could have got it from, come on now. Come on, you know what I do. Before we even started talking, I already gave you the rundown about my work life. You know what I do. So it's like, you chose that. I told you, I already gave you the rundown. You was cool, so.
Oh man, it sounds like she's saying that she's an escort or something, or you know the other word. I'm not gonna say the P word, but it sounds like that's what she's saying, bro. And she told him about it. I guess he still didn't care because he wanted to, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to still do that. Man, that's tough, man.
Man, your ass
That's tough.
tweaking, man. Bye, your ass tweaking.
He's in denial.
I can't tell you who wrong in that situation. The only thing I can tell you is my man need to go get checked out and make sure that he's okay in the situation. And before we go any further in this video, I myself can't understand why you would be sharing this information online, but I have to give respect. I'm going to ask everybody to give some respect to the people that's about to share their stories, because these stories can be used to help somebody else. So whether we understand why they would choose to share this with us or not, that's not up to us. What we're going to do is we're going to try to learn from the words. And if we have anybody that we could pass these words along to, or that can learn from these stories, we're going to share them. Because this is all about learning and trying to help the next person possibly not contract HIV.
I found out I was HIV.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Look at this man, bro. What? Oh my, bruh. Listen, man. I got a feeling. Bro, I'm about to gag. I got a feeling this video is about to get even crazier, right? This is a wake-up call to anybody who's watching this that just sleeps around. Bro, you have been sliding by and God has been with you. You need to chill out. And if you still gonna do it, start wrapping it up, bro. You do not want to end up like this man. Look at his face. Oh my God, bro.
Positive after noticing strange spots on my body and
Bro, look at this
experiencing high
man.
fever. It all started after a night out with my friend. I remember drinking way too much, definitely more than I should have. Things spiraled so quickly that I completely lost control of what I was doing. My friend tried to get me home safely.
Look at this, bro. It looked like this man in Thailand or something. She looks like a normal woman. You if you looked at her, you wouldn't even be able to tell that she has anything, bro. Cause you know, after you've had something for a while, I don't think the outbreaks are as severe as someone who just contracted it, but she looks like a normal woman. She doesn't even look like she has anything, right? And she gave this man the final boss. Oh my God.
But we got into an argument and she decided to leave. I stayed at the party with some other people and eventually met this girl. She seemed fun, and the last thing I remember was dancing and having a good time. The next morning, I woke up in her bed confused, hungover, and with no clear memory of what had happened. I left quietly before she woke up, telling myself it was nothing serious. I thought that night wouldn't come back to haunt me, but about a month later, I started dropping weight fast. I was constantly running a fever, had pounding headaches, and weird spots started showing up on my skin. That's when I started to panic. Deep down, I had a terrible feeling about what might have happened that night. So I finally went to the hospital. And that's when, comment if you want to,
Oh
hear
my
part
goodness.
2.
So how I caught it, basically, I had just turned 20, right? My birthday's in January. So
Bro, hold on. Diabolical. Diabolical. Look at this, right? Look at this picture. She gave him, and honestly, to me, it looks like she gave him more than just the final boss. But bro, this is terrifying. She took this picture knowing she was ruining this man's life and that she was going to get up and leave and never see him again. Some people have this mindset of, oh, I have it, so I'm going to give it to you too and ruin your life. Like I said earlier, this is terrifying, bro. She took this picture knowing she just changed this man's life forever. Oh my goodness. Diabolical. This is diabolical, dog.
anyways, so we got to talking or whatever, right? And by this time, bitch, I stopped being a whoremonger. I was a whoremonger at 18 and 19, okay? I turned 20, started talking to him. I ain't even gonna hold you. A bitch started to fall a little bit in awe, a little bit in love. We was talking for like a good 6 months. We didn't do none of that. We ain't bumped person.
This might be a transformer, bro. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm getting transformer vibes.
Bitch, I ain't even seen what the fuck it looked like until like after 6 months. You know what I mean? And because nothing was made official yet, like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't made official until like 6 months after, because we did have a sit down conversation. I was like, so, you know,
definitely a transformer.
They're making it exclusive after 6 months, but then we ended up having a conversation because we didn't still yet. We had a conversation. I was like, if you talking to me only, girl, no shade, and you only fucking me. Simple as that. Like, and then I also did ask him, like, do you have anything? Like, be honest, like, do you have anything? And he was like, nah, like, I'm cool. So we went and did it. I think it was about twice. I know for a fact it was once, but I don't know if we did it a second time because it wasn't really good. Anyway, so bam, boom, we get into this big ass motherfucker argument late August, right? And I was like, okay, bet, whatever, cool. We ain't talk that entire time. I started having symptoms at the end of September, beginning of October, and bitch, hold on, them symptoms threw a bitch out. I had fatigue, bitch. When I say fatigue, I couldn't even lift up a fucking makeup brush. Like, it was bad, bitch. I couldn't use the bathroom, bitch. You know how much of Miralax I drunk? Bitch, I was throwing up blood and shit. A bitch was sneezing up blood too, and that's when I really thought something was wrong. No, then my ignorant ass, because I was ignorant at the time. No shade. Why the did I go look up the thing, like the symptoms, and it said night sweats, and I didn't have that, so I thought I was cool? Bitch, tell me why the same night I had night sweats. I said, bitch, all right, I didn't ask to swim. Anyways, I had made a doctor's appointment well prior to that, any goddamn ways to get tested, because I always get tested after I'm done fucking. We ain't talking to Mark. Yeah, girl, that lady was too lenient. She was. Bitch came in the room all happy-go-lucky and shit. I said, Miss Thing, what? Excuse me. Break no news till I ask. Bitch, they tested me 3 times. Did you know that it came back positive twice? And because it came back negative once, they had to do it again. Bitch, well, that's how I got it.
What?
So you playing Russian roulette with your life. You looked up symptoms, thought you didn't have it, and then just continued to go about your day. You could have gave it to somebody else. Like, this is how it spreads, man. Y'all got to go get tested, bro. But you basically, so you asked this man if he had anything, and he said no, and you just went with it. What you should have done was made him pull up his mic chart right then and there. No screenshots, right? Because you can fake a screenshot. Have him pull up his mic chart right then and there, or just have him go get some documents from the doctor stating that he doesn't have anything. Just believe in somebody when they say they don't have anything. It's wild. That's wild.
Why? I just came from the doctor, and they said that I test positive for HIV. What's going on?
What?
I got my prescription and what's going on?
HIV.
Man, that's the same thing I said. What's going on? What's going on with you?
No, what's going on with you?
No, what's going on with you?
With you.
So you ain't been doing it?
No.
So we ain't been doing it?
No. I ain't been doing it, so really?
Oh my God.
Oh, she a manipulator.
Let me see that paper.
You gave me that. I know you the only person I've been messing with, man.
It say 2 refills. So,
Man, stop playing with me, man.
So you been at this. You on your second refill.
Oh, she a major
You
manipulator.
did it. You gave it to me. Stop playing with me.
You on your second refill. Why is you playing with me?
Man, quit playing with me. You gave, you know you did.
No, and
I just left the doctor, now I gotta.
And you see why I ain't been giving you nothing, so you have to go run off.
God.
You did it with a straight dog. That's your problem.
Oh my
You can't
God.
You gotta get up out of here.
You and then you blaming it on me. You know you the only person I've been sleeping with, Lex.
No,
Stop playing with me.
Picture this and
Man, give me my stuff, man. You know you gave that to me, man. You know you gave that to me.
Finna send it to your mom.
You know you gave that to me though, man.
Move this.
You know you did.
This not no. Me?
Yes, you gave that to me, man. What you mean? You the one that.
No. I have
Really?
Nah, this is wild.
Really?
I have not been sleeping with you.
So you haven't been sleeping with me?
No. Yes, I've been sleeping with you, but I haven't been doing to do with you.
Oh God, job, man. I never thought in my life that I would get this, man.
You on your second review.
I never in my life thought I would get this from you.
It say you on your second review.
You gave it to me.
So after the second,
man, I don't want to hear none of that. You gave it to me, man. I don't want to hear none of that. You a narcissist. You acting delusional right now.
Oh my goodness.
You gave that to me, man. You know you did. Stop with all the lies, man. It's eating you up in the inside. You don't even know what you finna say.
Nah, she don't
It's
care.
eating you up. It's eating you up. You know you gave this to me, man. You know you gave that to me, man. You know you did. You dead wrong, man. You wrong. You wrong, man. You wrong. You wrong, man. You gave that to me, dog. Man, get out of here, man. Get your stuff, man. Get out of here, man. Man, get your stuff and get out of here, man. Man, you know. Get your stuff and get out of here, dog.
I'm not going nowhere.
You gotta go get checked out.
Nah, this is crazy.
I got it, and I know you got it. You gotta go get checked out. You better stop playing with your. You better stop playing with your body. You better stop playing with your body, man. You better go get checked out. I'm not playing with you. Get up, man. Get on my sheets, man. I gotta get whole new comforts, whole new. I'm finna get a whole.
My man, you talking about getting a whole new comforter set. What is that going to change at this point? You might as well just wash the sheets and throw them back on the bed, bro. That's not going to un-HIV you. Like, that's literally going to change nothing. Now, bro, what I'm getting from this story in particular right here, imagine somebody that you recently slept with, right? And let's just imagine for a second that you genuinely did not know that you had anything and that you gave that person something, right? And they go get tested and come back saying they got the final boss, right? Look at how calm she is. Somebody that you've been sleeping with just told you that they have the final boss, and you sitting there calm, talking about he on his second refill. Bro, I would have been jumping up, screaming, ready to hit, like fight, bro. Somebody that she's been sleeping with just said that he has the final boss. Look at how calm she's just sitting there, taking in the information. That alone tells me that she knew she had that already, and she did not care about giving it to him because her life was already ruined. So she said, hey, my life is ruined. I'm going to ruin his life too. I can just tell by the look on her face. This is insane.
Whole new bed set.
And my man talking about changing the sheets.
New bed. I ain't trying to get nothing else. I ain't trying to get nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
Man, this is crazy,
Get up,
man.
I gotta change my sheets, dog. I gotta change my sheets, dog. Get up.
Man, this is crazy, bro. She's a major manipulator and definitely gave him that. Let's move on to the next story, bro.
Is it me or was that response soft? That response was
Look,
off
he's
like a
saying the
mug.
same thing, bro. Look at how calm she was. He's saying the same thing I said. That is just crazy how calm she's sitting there. You just heard that the person you've been sleeping with got that, and you just sitting there super calm like that.
Oh, hit me up in the comment section if you think that response felt natural to you.
So I went back in the lab. She drew my blood, and everybody in there was so sweet. Anyway, so she draws my blood, and then she tells me to go pee in the cup, so I go pee in the cup. Then I went back to the front, and I was like, oh, do you guys do rapid tests? Because I know they do like finger pricks places, and you get the results back right then. She's like, no, we don't do that here. I'm so sorry. I'm like, okay. So I go back into the office, into the nurse's station. A guy walks by and he was like, oh, hey, like, are you here so that we can start your regimen? And the nurse was like, no, she's here for the viral load count. He's like, oh, okay, well, make her an appointment in 2 weeks so we can put her on a regimen. He's like, oh, wait, 1 second. I have meds in the back. I'm gonna give you some meds. He goes back to his office. I look at the nurse. I'm like, is this the doctor? She's like, yeah. He never introduced himself. Nothing like that. Now he comes back with 3 bottles of Biktarvy. It's 7 pills in each bottle, and he says, okay, this is enough to last you 3 weeks. Start taking them today. You can take them with food, you can take them without food, you can take them in the morning, you can take them at night. It does not matter as long as you take it every single day. That's the most important part. I'll see you in 2 weeks. And then he walks away. And then that's when it hit me. For some reason, that medication in my hand, baby, it hit me like a ton of bricks, okay? I literally wanted to bust out crying right there at that nurse's station, but I didn't. So I walked out of the office. There was a guy sitting on the steps right there. He's bawling his eyes out. I'm guessing this is his first appointment or something. He just found out that he got, I don't know. But I'm like, oh my God. Everybody in the waiting room, like some people crying, some people like look like they just got done crying. Other people on the phone. I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's too much. So I walk out and I call every single clinic in the area, right? Planned Parenthood, every clinic, HIV clinics everywhere. I'm like, do you guys have the free rapid testing? And every place is saying no. On my way home, I was watching TikToks of like people who tested positive for HIV. And there was this one lady who was like just spreading awareness of like at home rapid tests. And she was like, yeah, you can go on this website and get them for free. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. So then I got home, y'all. As soon as I walked in my front door, I like just started bawling, crying. I was just like, oh my God. It's crazy because I didn't really have an emotional reaction at first, but I started noticing I had no appetite, like no emotional reaction, but my reaction was physical. I could not eat. And then I was like, oh my God, this man really gave me HIV. Like, now I have to call this man. First of all, we're not on good terms. We're not even.
Oh man. Hey, I probably wouldn't have an appetite either, bruh. But something I'm noticing in a lot of these cases, right? The person that gave them the stuff, they typically always be on bad terms with them. It seems like to me, man, the people that's running around spreading this mess, they don't really care if things go south with the person that they gave it to. Actually, it seems to me that they kind of be hoping that that's the case, because they don't have to deal with the person anymore after giving them that mess, and then they're just going to move on to the next person and do the same thing and come and just repeat the cycle. And that's how this mess gets spreaded the way it's getting spreaded, man.
On speaking terms, right? So now I have to download this app to text this man to tell him to call me. And then when he gets on my phone, I have to say, hey, I tested positive for HIV. Not only that, but you probably gave it to me because there's literally nowhere else I could have gotten it. I work in healthcare, right? So it's like you could have gotten it at work, but not really, because I have not had any kind of incidents. So now I'm really crying because I'm like, I don't want to call him. I don't want to tell him this. Like,
she's taking it very well.
And you gave it to me, like.
Like I said, we're not judging. We're just listening, seeing the predicament that people put themselves in, and maybe we can learn from it. But after you get the initial shock of the news, what's life like after that?
It is Sunday, August 27th. This week I found out that I have HIV. I was diagnosed on August 23rd. I was diagnosed. Today is my attempt at my first day out. I'm going to the movies with my friend.
Oh man. Shout out to her friend for taking her out. It seemed like she's maybe trying to cheer her up after finding out this devastating news. Man, I can't imagine that initial reaction that I would have after finding out that I have something like this, bro. It has to be traumatizing, terrifying, horrifying, every adjective that I can think of in the book, man. After finding out that you have a life-altering disease that could possibly, delete you one day. This is just crazy, man. We're going to go ahead and hear this young lady's story, and then we're going to wrap it up because this is crazy.
Had a really hard time.
No pun intended. I said wrap it up. No, I was not trying to be funny, bro. I know some of y'all I was not trying to be funny.
It was really hard to get ready. I don't quite know what I want to do with my story. I don't know if I want to share it. I don't know. My mind is 1,000 places at once. But I wanted to document this in case one day I do decide to share it, so that this part on my journey is seen. I also just want to document this for my own self to see how far I come, because I know I have a life of trials and tribulations, and I know that this is important. This part of the story is important, whatever I make it. That's really all. I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be talking and recording myself crying. It's not who I am. But I'm here. I'm at
shaking my head,
lowest
man.
point. Well, I've been lower, actually, which is surprising. But I'm
Just
at
can't stop
a
crying.
really big crossroad in my life. And I'm just here. And I'm thankful for that.
Now, if you
All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, man, y'all have got to wrap it up. Look, it's cool to date around, man, but just keep this in mind. I don't care if you're a male watching this or a woman. You do not have to sleep with everybody that you go out on a date with. I would actually say you should have no intentions on sleeping with somebody that you just met. That if y'all are on the first date, you should have no intentions on sleeping with them. I mean, when you sleep with somebody, you guys are passing each other your energy. And, you know, a lot of people got some dark energy out here, man. And you just do not want that transferred to you. And you don't want an STD, man. I mean, like I said, when you sleep with somebody that you barely know, you're flipping a coin, heads or tails. Heads is you walk away from the situation the same way you walked in, STD free. Tails is, man, you can walk away with something that you can't get rid of. And man, I just really feel sorry for a lot of these people that's going through this mess. And honestly, for the people that's willingly walking around spreading stuff like this, I feel like you should get charged with attempted murder. Not gonna lie. Willingly giving somebody something that could delete them, yeah, you should definitely be charged with attempted murder. That's just how I feel. This video is crazy. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic in the comments down below, man. Did you go to Houston for spring break? If you did, let us know how your experience was in the comments. Let us know the type of things that you experienced and that you seen. Did you see anybody just meeting and sleeping with each other? Did any of your friends sleep with anybody that they just met? Let us know in the comments. But yeah, it's been your boy One. I'm gonna be back with some more content soon. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.